Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back. So in this video I am going to recap the Naruto anime, but this will only include Naruto but not the Naruto Shippuden. And all the fillers will also be excluded in order to make sure a clear storyline. So without any further delay, let's begin the Naruto recap up to Naruto Shippuden, and obviously fillers are excluded. DATTEBAYO! But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos and to never miss any of our updates. Now let's get started. Naruto Uzumaki, a 12-year-old ninja living in Hidden Leaf Village, is seen defacing the Hokage leader statues to get noticed by everyone, and Iruka Yumino scolds him for such behavior. Later on, Naruto expresses his feeling of becoming Hokage one day to be respected by everyone. The very same day was the graduation exam, which Naruto fails because of his poor performance in clone jutsu. Naruto is tricked by an academy teacher named Mizuki into stealing a scroll containing the sacred ninjutsu from the third Hokage Hiruzen Sarutobi that night. Iruka intercepts Naruto while Mizuki was trying to kill him, and Naruto runs away with the scroll. Mizuki tells why everyone hates Naruto including Iruka, but Iruka tells he and Naruto has much more in common, and he doesn't hate him. Naruto, on the other hand, was hiding near the tree listening everything, changing his perception. Enraged, Naruto uses the shadow clone jutsu that he just learned from the scroll to overwhelm Mizuki. This makes Iruka believe that Naruto is good enough to be graduated from the Ninja Academy, and Naruto graduates. While Naruto is arguing with third Hokage about his photo in ninja registration form, Konohamaru comes in, who wants to be known for something other than just being the Hokage's grandson. Konohamaru asks Naruto to take him under his wing and teach him the sexy jutsu transformation, which he used on his grandfather. Naruto decides to take Konohamaru under his wing and pass down his knowledge of ninjutsu to him. Of Genin. Naruto has a crush on Sakura Haruno, who has a crush on Sasuke Uchiha. Soon after, Naruto and Sasuke have their first conflict. Team 7 meets their Jonin team leader Hatake Kakashi, who explains the Genin qualification test requiring them to capture a pair of bells from Kakashi, and if they fail, they will be sent back to the academy for another year. Everyone tries to get bell from Kakashi but failed ultimately. Kakashi gives them the last chance to pass their tests by telling them not to feed their lunch to Naruto and hides away from them. Sasuke and Sakura feed him, and Kakashi appears telling them they passed, and Team 7 is now officially formed. Kakashi explains his one ideal, that ninja who break the rules are scum. Those who abandon their friends are worse than scum. After many seemingly pointless missions, Naruto asks Hiruzen to assign them high-level mission, and Team 7 is finally given a more interesting assignment. They are to escort a man named Tazuna safely to a village in the Land of Waves. Well, it obviously seems D-rank mission too, but while they have barely started their journey, two ninja attack them. After the attack, Tazuna admits that the mission is much more dangerous than originally intended, but after Team 7 hears of Tazuna's desire to build a bridge to save the impoverished Land of Waves and the threat from the wealthy criminal mastermind Gato, they agree to go through the mission regardless. The group is soon stopped by Zabuza Momochi, an opponent dangerous enough for Kakashi to reveal his secret weapon, the Sharingan. Kakashi is eventually caught off guard and captured in a pigeon of water by Zabuza. Despite Kakashi's insistence for the orders to flee and protect Tazuna, Sasuke and Naruto work together to try and free him. Once freed from the water prison, Kakashi uses the Sharingan to replicate many of Zabuza's water-based attacks, getting the upper hand and is easily defeated. At the last second, Zabuza is seemingly killed by a young masked hunter ninja from the Hidden Mist village and leaves with Zabuza's body. Naruto meets the bridge builder's grandson Inari, while Kakashi awakens realizing that there were numerous inconsistencies between the actions of the masked youth and that of other hunter nin. Eventually, expecting to meet Zabuza's again, Kakashi decides to take Team 7 to the woods to teach them chakra control by having them walk up a tree by focusing chakra beneath their feet. Elsewhere, the hunter nin is revealed to be Haku, a boy under Zabuza's wing. A reminder, Haku is a rat. Well, while Sakura was successful on her first try, both Naruto and Sasuke had to attempt it numerous times. Meanwhile, because of their competitive nature, Naruto and Sasuke refused to stop training. Over dinner, the team learns of Inari's father and the reasons he no longer believes in heroes. After training in the woods, Naruto is taking a nap, who is awoken by someone whom he thought was a girl, eventually learning that the person is actually a boy but unaware that he is the masked youth Haku. The two discuss their dreams, and Haku comments that one's strength is at its greatest when protecting a loved one. Sasuke and Naruto soon master tree climbing, but Inari deems their training pointless. Enraging Naruto, the next morning Kakashi, Sasuke and Sakura escort Tazuna to work.
Upon arriving at the bridge, they find Tazuna's workers unconscious and the air getting thicker with the mist. Zabuza and a masked Haku reveal themselves. At Tazuna's house, two of the Gato's thugs arrive to kidnap Tsunamis, Inari's mother. Inari gathers his courage in an attempt to stop them, but is saved when Naruto defeats them. Before leaving to join the others at the bridge, Naruto apologizes to Inari for calling him a coward and acknowledges his bravery. On the bridge, as Kakashi enrages Zabuza, Sasuke's newly gained speed gives him an advantage against Haku before the Max Ninja traps him in his personal crystal ice mirrors technique.
Naruto arrives and manages a sneak attack on Haku. Although Zabuza tries to attack Naruto, Haku asks to be the one to fight him and Zabuza agrees. Trying to help Sasuke, Naruto enters the cage of mirrors, becoming trapped as well. Baka. Naruto and Sasuke both attempt to destroy the ice mirrors, their respective Shadow Clone and Fireball techniques having no effect. Realizing that Haku's crystal ice mirror are actually an ice-style Kekkei Genkai, a genetic trait in certain ninja, Kakashi decides to use his Sharingan to quickly end his fight with Zabuza, but Haku told him about Kakashi's methods during their last fight. Zabuza has the advantage as he uses his hidden mist technique to counter Kakashi's Sharingan and force the ninja to anticipate his opponent's next move. While Kakashi rushes to Tazuna and Sakura under the assumption that Zabuza would attack them, he ends up leaving himself open from behind as Zabuza lands a strike with his sword. Naruto and Sasuke are both injured severely from Haku's Crystal Ice Mirror's attack. Soon after that, Sasuke performs his one Sharingan to encounter Haku. Haku launches an assault on Naruto, but Sasuke dives in to sacrifice his life for him and Naruto thinks Sasuke has died in his arms. Naruto tries to avenge his death and unconsciously taps into Nine-Tailed Demon Fox Sakura and charges up to kill Haku. Kakashi senses that Naruto has released the Demon Fox Sakura and decides he needs to end the fight quickly. With his new power, Naruto overwhelms Haku. Haku's mask breaks away, revealing the boy Naruto previously conversed with. Haku asks Naruto to kill him as he cannot be of any more use to Zabuza, the only person that ever valued him. Meanwhile, Kakashi summons a number of ninja dogs to find and restrain Zabuza. With Zabuza finally located and immobilized, Kakashi prepares his secret technique, the Chidori. In the village, Inari attempts to rally support amongst the villagers against Kato. Disappointed in the fear from the villagers, Inari sets out alone, explaining that he must be brave. Elsewhere, Naruto agrees to kill Haku, who instead stops Naruto and moves in the way of Kakashi's attack, saving Zabuza at the cost of his own life. Zabuza attempts to cut through Haku to reach Kakashi, but is soon overpowered by Kakashi. Before the battle can end, Kato arrives with his men. Now, fired by Gato, Zabuza no longer has a reason to kill Tazuna and fight Kakashi, but is unfazed when his former employer kicks Haku's corpse. Though Zabuza sees Haku as nothing more than a tool, he is moved by Naruto's words as he tearfully acknowledges Haku's sacrifice. With Kakashi telling Naruto not to interfere out of respect, Zabuza redeems himself as a ninja by enduring multiple stabs and beatings to reach Gato and killing him with the kunai he placed in his mouth. Zabuza collapses as Gato's men retreat when the villagers arrive. Team 7 are relieved to discover that Sasuke is still alive, having been spared any lethal injuries. Honoring Zabuza's dying wish to place him beside Haku, Kakashi assures his former enemy that he and Haku will go to the same place. Soon after, he and Team 7 give the two rogue ninja a burial with Zabuza's sword as a grave marker. And Naruto expresses his disdain for the notion that ninjas who strive to become merely tools and declares that he will find his own ninja way. As Team 7 leave for the Hidden Leaf, Tazuna proclaims to the village that the bridge will be called the Great Naruto Bridge to signify the strength that Naruto gave Inari, who in turn gave it to the whole town. This episode is still so much special for me, and this arc is what hooked me towards watching Naruto. Now the new chapter begins, the Chunin exams. Team 7 encounters Sand siblings who came to Chunin exams. Kakashi explains to them that he has recommended them all for the Chunin exams too. Naruto and Sasuke are incredibly happy and excited about this, but Sakura doesn't really want to enter in fear of letting everyone else down. At the exam site, a new arrival decides he wants to fight Sasuke to test his ability. Rock Lee challenges Sasuke to a battle. Sasuke accepts his challenge but finds himself powerless against an opponent who uses taijutsu. During the fight, Sasuke is outmatched and can't keep up with Lee's supernatural speed. Before any harm befalls, Might Togai appears and stops the fight. Upon arriving at the location of the first part of the exams, Team 7 meets with Team 10 members, Ino Yamanaka, Shikamaru Nara, and Choji Okimichi, as well as Team 8 members, Shino Aburame, Hinata Hyuga, and Kiba Inuzuka. The group is befriended by exam veteran Kabuto Yakushi, who offers the 9 information on their competition. His remarks about the land of sound, however, touch a nerve with the sound genin present, and he is attacked. Before the fight can progress, Ibiki Morino, and several Chunin appear. As everyone takes their seat, Ibiki explains that the first phase of the exam will be a written test. Cheating results in the deduction of points, which in turn eventually leads to that person and their team being rejected. Everyone present realizes that cheating is necessary to pass the test, and many are ejected for cheating, while others use their unique abilities to successfully cheat. Naruto, unable to answer any of the questions, puts all his faith in the final question, which will be given 15 minutes before the test ends. 45 minutes into the written portion of the Chunin exams, Ibiki announces that it is the time for the 10th and final question. But he ominously states that while their team would fail the exam if they do not take it, failure to answer it correctly would result in participant being barred from any future Chunin exams. Fretting over the unpredicted turn of events, Naruto refuses to give in to fear, with his outburst putting the minds of those remaining at ease. Seeing that no one else would be leaving, Ibiki reveals that the first 9 questions were to test their skills in intelligence gathering, while the final question was to test their resolve. Passing Ibiki's test, the proctor was amused to find that Naruto passed without answering any of the questions, while the remaining genin meet their next examiner, Anko Mitarashi, the next day at the site of the second phase of the exam, the Forest of Death.
Anko briefs the candidates on their goal for the second portion of the exam. Each team is given one of 2 scrolls, a heaven scroll or an earth scroll. Once in the forest, they must take the other scroll from an opposing team and reach the tower in the center of the forest with both to continue. After receiving their scroll, each team enters the Forest of Death simultaneously. As they enter, Naruto's team is attacked almost immediately. Sasuke drives away the attacking Rain Genin, and a powerful gust of wind separates Naruto from his team. Just as he reorients himself, Naruto is swallowed by a giant snake. Meanwhile, Sasuke and Sakura are disabled by a grass ninja. Before they even fight, Sasuke and Sakura have visions of their own deaths upon looking into her eyes, paralyzing them with their fear. Regaining his composure, Sasuke flees with Sakura. The ninja pursues them, but Naruto, having killed the snake, arrives in time to save both of them. Despite Naruto's timely appearance, Sasuke offers the grass ninja the scroll in exchange for their lives. Sasuke then throws the scroll to the grass ninja, but Naruto intercepts it. Naruto accuses Sasuke of being an impostor, as Sasuke would never be so weak and cowardly. Meanwhile, 3 corpses are discovered by the proctors of the exam. The grass ninja summons a giant snake and engages Naruto. During the fight, Naruto utilized the chakra of Nine-Tailed Fox. Recognizing Naruto as the Demon Fox container, the ninja suppresses the Cubist chakra with a new seal and Naruto faints. Upon seeing this, Sasuke reaches a decision to fight. Meanwhile, Uncle learns of 3 faceless corpses found near the exams. One of them revealed to be Shiore, the grass ninja, and recognizes the technique used to remove their faces. Sasuke and the grass ninja engage in combat. After a protracted battle, Sasuke traps the ninja and uses a fire jutsu on him. However, the ninja awakens with his partially melted face, revealing another face underneath. Extending his neck, he bites Sasuke and leaves behind a corpse. The ninja reveals himself to be Orochimaru and leaves. Anko finds Orochimaru, her former teacher, and unsuccessfully tries to kill him. Sakura takes care of her teammates, both of whom are still unconscious from Orochimaru's attack. The 3 sound genin that attack Kabuto in the test room, sent by Orochimaru to kill Sasuke, observe their target from a distance and eventually approach Sakura. Despite Sakura's best efforts, the sound genin evade her obstacles and prepare to attack. Fortunately, Rock Lee appears to protect Sakura from the sound genin. With Naruto, Uzumaki, Sasuke, Uchiha, and Rock Lee all unconscious, Sakura fights by herself. One of the sound genin, Kintsuchi, takes hold of her hair and ridicules her for spending so much time on her looks, while giving her a bloody beating. And Sakura remembers her past with Ino Yamanaka and remembers why she grew her hair so long. She then focuses on being a strong ninja, rather than just an attractive one, and cuts her hair to free herself from Kin's grasp. Freed, Sakura battles Zaku Abumi, though he quickly gains the advantage. Moved by Sakura's determination, Team 10, Shikamaru Nara, Ino Yamanaka, and Choji Akimichi arrive and attack the Sound Genin. Team 10 battles the Sound Genin, with each member using their unique abilities to battle. However, the Sound Genin regain the advantage until suddenly Sasuke awakens after being in a coma in the heat of the battle. Sasuke, empowered by the ghost mark on his neck, easily defeats Zaku. Terrified by Sasuke's extremely cruel brutality, Sakura stops him before he can kill any of the Sound Genin. The Sound Genin leave a scroll and retreat. as Team 7, Team 10 and Team Guy recover teammate witnesses, Gaara mercilessly kill a team of Rengenin. Although Gaara prepares to turn his attention to teammate, his siblings persuade him to leave them alone. Gaara's team beats the previous record for getting to the tower by a gigantic margin, and none of them are even remotely injured. Team 7 also reaches the tower and got through the second phase of the exam along with many other teams. During this time, Kabuto submits all the collected data to Orochimaru unknowingly to anyone. A series of one-on-one preliminary matches is held to reduce the number of participants for the third stage of the exam. The first match is between Sasuke and Yorei Akado, where Sasuke is victorious, followed by Oburame Shino and Zaku, where Shino takes the victory. In third match, Kankuro defeats Tsurugi. The fourth match is between Ino and Sakura, where both get eliminated after a lot of female character development. Well, obviously. Likewise, the matches continue. Temari defeats Tenten, Shikamaru defeats Tsuchi, Naruto defeats Kiba, Neji defeats Hinata, Gaara defeats Lee, and Soji loses to Dosu, concluding the preliminaries. The 9 qualifying genin are assigned opponents, and they are all allowed to leave for a month of training before the finals. Naruto practices on how to channel chakra on his feet under Ibisu. Ibisu catches an old man later revealed to be Jiraiya spying on a woman's bathhouse. While he tries to apprehend him, Jiraiya knocks him out. Naruto then manages to convince Jiraiya to be his tutor. Elsewhere, Hayate Gekko is killed by Baki as he overheard about the planned invasion of Konohagakure by Tsunagakure and Otogakure. On the day of the finals, Naruto makes his way to the arena and begins his match with Neji Hyuga, who Naruto promised to defeat a month earlier during the preliminaries. Naruto manages to defeat Neji through the use of Shadow Clone as a decoy. After telling Neji to stop putting so much faith in fate, Naruto is declared the winner. Meanwhile, the match between Sasuke and Gaara is postponed due to Sasuke's absence, and the match between Shino Aburame and Kankuro is set to start. However, Kankuro quickly forfeits, and the next combatants, Shikamaru and Temari, go down to the stadium. Shikamaru relies on strategy to defeat his opponent, and he captures Temari with his jutsu, but he forfeits as he has no chakra left to fight. With Sasuke and Gaara's match needing to start, the third Hokage sets a time limit for Sasuke to arrive. Sasuke arrives in the arena at the last minute with Kakashi, while Gaara kills a pair of ninjas who are attempting to fix the match on his way to enter the arena. The battle begins. During their battle, Kabuto Yakushi uses a genjutsu to put the audience to sleep, signaling the start of the invasion of Konoha. Revealing himself, Orochimaru takes the third Hokage as hostage. The Sound 4 create a barrier to allow them to fight without interruption. Naruto, Sakura, Shikamaru, and Pakkun pursue Sasuke, and Sasuke pursue Gaara. The Hokage battle begins. As the battle across Konoha rages on, the third clones use the dead demon consuming seal jutsu to seal away the souls of the first and second Hokage. Turning his attention to Orochimaru, the third begins to seal his soul as well, but is hindered as Orochimaru's Kusanagi stabs him in the back. The same scene just repeats again and again in almost every episode from now on, and I don't know what to say about this. Elsewhere, Sasuke catches with Gaara, and Gaara begins transforming into Sukaku, dramatically increasing his strength and speed. Naruto, Sakura, and Pakkun arrive ready to help Sasuke. Naruto manages to wake up Gaara and nullifies his Sukaku form, ending the battle. And back to the same scene. Deja vu continues. Finally, after a long run, third Hokage seals Orochimaru's arms, who is his former pupil, and robs his ability to use seals, and the third Hokage meets his end. Critically damaged, Orochimaru calls off the invasion and flees the village with his forces, ending the battle. Now it's time to choose another Hokage, who is going to be fifth. Jiraiya turned down the offer and goes in search of Tsunade with Naruto to make her Hokage. Naruto and Jiraiya begins their journey, but during their journey they meet Itachi and Kisame, who are there to kidnap but fail. After finally finding Tsunade, who shows no interest in being Hokage, Naruto becomes angry. But the fight between Naruto and Kabuto and Naruto's greatest talking jutsu changes her mind, and Tsunade becomes the fifth Hokage. Sasuke is seen jealous of Naruto being stronger and challenges him to duel, but gets interrupted by Kakashi when they try to use their jutsu on each other. Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke Chidori hits the tank, and the front hole of the tank due to Chidori was much bigger, making Sasuke feel superior. But at the end, Sasuke sees the hole at the back of the tank due to Rasengan was much bigger, making him feel inferior and frustrated. Soon after, the Sound Ninja approaches Sasuke alone and tells him he could become stronger if he lended himself to Orochimaru. Sasuke leaves the village and Sasuke retrieval arc begins.
Tsunade orders Shikamaru Nara to assemble a team of genin under his lead to go after Sasuke. He selects Naruto, Neji Hyuga, Choji Akimichi, and Kiba Inuzuka and quickly devises the optimal formation for the group and leaves. During their pursuit, they get interrupted by Sound Ninja and one member is left behind to fight to make sure the pursuit is successful. The Sand Ninja also come to assist the Retrieval team at the middle of their journey, up to which several members of Retrieval team has fallen down after defeating its Sound Ninjas. Elsewhere, Naruto has caught up to Sasuke, but Sasuke shows no interest in returning back to village and tells him that he needs power to get revenge. They argues and clashes. Meanwhile, believing Naruto to be his closest friend, Sasuke prepares to kill him, finding the loss of Naruto to be an acceptable price for the Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto's Rasengan and Sasuke's Chidori clash, though neither is capable of overpowering the other. Activating his core seal in order to gain an advantage, Sasuke makes a plan of how to defeat him. He starts by mercilessly beating and thrashing Naruto and uses his Chidori to pierce through Naruto, just missing his heart. While Sasuke believes the battle to be won, the Nine-Tails chakra begins to envelop Naruto as his wounds are healed and he resolves to hurt Sasuke if that is what it will take to bring him home. Naruto's newfound power overwhelms Sasuke as he tells Naruto that he doesn't understand what it means to lose a family. But Naruto, having known the pain of not having a family, explains that he considers Sasuke his brother. Sasuke puts on his headband while proclaiming that Naruto will not be able to hit it. Sasuke manages to inflict numerous devastating and bone-crushing attacks on Naruto. It is not until Sasuke slams him from the sky to the ground that Naruto lays motionless. Needing more strength to fight, Naruto calls upon even more of the demon's fox chakra, which surrounds him and gives him the appearance of a one-tailed fox. As the demon overpowers him, Sasuke is put on the defensive, forcing him to advance his core seal to his final level. Sasuke transforms into his wing course marked second state. Having witnessed the entire fight, a mysterious member of Akatsuki appears from the ground. Once fully recovered in his hospital bed, Naruto talks to Shikamaru about his failure, eavesdropping on them and reluctant to enter. Sakura resolves to hide her sadness to cheer them up. While Naruto apologizes, Sakura tells him that they will get Sasuke back together. Later, Jiraiya offers Naruto a chance to live with him for 3 years to train to defend himself against Orochimaru and the Akatsuki. Naruto rebukes his offer, saying that he needs to focus on saving his friend first. Jiraiya tries to convince him that Sasuke is beyond the point of return, but Naruto refuses to accept it and vows to become strong enough to get Sasuke back. Jiraiya decides to help Naruto and agrees to train him when he is ready. Elsewhere, as Sasuke arrives at Orochimaru's lair to become his apprentice, the Akatsuki assemble to discuss the new turn of events, while their leader tells them that their mission is more vital. Everyone says goodbye to Naruto, who is about to head off for his 2.5 years of training with Jiraiya.
DATTEBAYO!
Thanks for watching everyone, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and also ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos and to never miss any of our updates. Stay tuned, cause more are coming on our way.